boss of the game, like my brother's name was Parker. You wanna know my name, like the Center City Stalker. It gets much darker before you step in the light, frontin' all night like you.
What the deal, baby? It's your boy, Doc44. You live and direct watching the 44 show. What we gonna talk about today, man, it got to be talked about today because, it's crazy, man. It's getting too close for comfort. It's getting too close for comfort, man. We here, it's election season, and, these Republicans ain't playing no games, man. Y'all got to get it together. They've been running this conspiracy theory stuff for the last 30, 40 years, man. Y'all got to get it together. Get the wool from over y'all eyes. It's crazy, man. I'm going to run it down for y'all. Everything that's going on now, what went on in the past, man. All these conspiracies that come to fruit now that the Republicans may be about to get out of office. Now, I look at it like, first of all, the Phillies, man. Phillies beating the Brewers 3-0. That's what's up, man. We're going to do it this year. I'm going to pull the 3-peat on y'all. But, yeah, man, it's crazy. First of all, I'm going to take y'all back to the 70s, man. In 1979, the government gave, the United States was given, giving Bin Laden guns, machine guns in Afghanistan so he could run the Soviets out of Afghanistan. The Soviets were trying to take over Afghanistan, and Bin Laden and his homies, they was our squad back then. We was giving Bin Laden and his people's weapons. 20 years later, Bin Laden and his people's bring down the towers. Now, we don't know what led to them bringing down the towers. There's a lot of conspiracy, there's a lot of theories, about what led to the towers coming down, what led to 9/11. They say they hate us for our freedoms. They say they hate us because we bomb over there, our airstrikes and everything. We don't know what led to that. But all I know is 20 years ago, we was in bed with the same people that bombed us. Well, you know what I mean. And the next one I got for you, the war on drugs. Now, they done went, in the last 20, 30 years, Ronald Reagan and all his homies started this war on drugs. This just say no. We're going to prosecute drug dealers, drug users, everybody to the fullest extent of the law. Now, they're putting drug addicts in jail. Do you believe a drug addict needs to be in jail? That's a sickness, you know what I mean? A drug addict needs help. Being in jail ain't going to help a drug addict not be addicted to drugs no more. You're going to come out and get high. Most of them are getting high in jail. You know what I'm saying? Now, I believe that is just the fucking scapegoat, man. Because the biggest killers out there, alcohol and tobacco, are legal. But they get major tax money off alcohol and tobacco. They don't really have no way to regulate drugs, you know what I mean? And besides, they don't make the best drugs in America, so they would have to import it, which means they wouldn't make any money on that. Now, the alcohol and tobacco companies, they're the lobbyists. They're in the pockets of, you know what I mean? They in the pockets of these people. They even created a group, ATF. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. The three murderous entities in the United States. The three biggest murderous entities in the United States. They got a federal agency that just oversees that. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. That's crazy. Now, we're going to move on. We got the whole Iraq and Iran thing. In the 80s, Reagan and Oliver North, they was selling weapons to Iran. Selling weapons to Iran so they could fight the Iraqis. And the Iraqis were supposed to be our friends back then. You know what I mean? We was cool back then with them. And the Iranians, we had a Contra on Iran, just like on Cuba, which means we were forbidden to do any business with Iran. The president and his top general was selling weapons to the Iranians. They didn't do no jail time, no nothing. Slap on the wrist. Oliver North to this day got a show on Fox News. War Heroes or some shit. You was a fucking war criminal, dog. You sold weapons to our enemies. Our people that's talking about bombing us now, 20 years later. You know what I mean? I just want to know why all the people we was in bed with 25, 30 years, now they are top enemies. We got to wipe them off the face of the earth. But these was our roadies a little while ago. Do they know something about us that we don't want out there? Crazy, man. The United States got a history of corruption, man. Going all the way back to all men are created equal with the slave in the background scrubbing the floor. I mean, it's wild, man. Like I say, I ain't moving nowhere else because other countries probably just as fucked up. I'm Americanized. But don't let them pull the wool over your eyes, man. We got to get out there, vote. A lot of people say our vote don't count. They might try that bullshit they tried in Florida, all that stuff. But look, man, what do it hurt? What do it hurt? Go vote, man. Go vote. I mean, you talking about, I don't want to register because they'll get this information. They got all the information they want on you anyway. Big Brother is a motherfucker. Anything, they can tap your phone for free. They don't even have to get permission to tap your phone. Anything Big Brother want to know about you, they gonna know. They know already. So go ahead, vote, man. Get out there. Let's make this change. Let's get these conspirators, Republicans out of there, man. It's wild. Watch, subscribe, and holler at me. I'm gonna finish watching this game.